Tired of city life, we moved to the country and started our homestead by learning to raise chickens. Each day we were met with new challenges, new learning opportunities, and new adventures. Through it all, we loved our new daily routine, and of course, the perks and benefits. Join us each week as we add to our flock and grow our homestead. Our hands were pretty full tending to the 5 new chicks and still caring for our 5 older chickens. I'm not sure if chickens can recognize their chicks when they're hatched in an incubator, but I at least wanted Edward and Pokey to get to know them. First, we brought in Pokey because there's always a special bond between a mom and her babies, so we thought this would be a great way to get the chicks and Pokey to meet one another. Hi, Mom. Yeah, I bet enough.
Okay, I don't want to take care of them.
It was actually a pretty cool moment.
It was.
You know? To make sure the chicks connected with their mom, I hung a picture of Pokey in the brooder.
Okay, now they know who she is.
It also reminded them to behave because Mom's always watching. And Pokey had a chance to meet the chicks, so we decided it'd be good if Dad had a chance also to come in. And we were a little bit more cautious here because he's Edward. It's really interesting. As soon as we brought him in, the chicks stopped peeping, didn't make a noise. They stood at the edge of the brooder and just looked at Edward. Total silence. What's that about? Not sure what he was thinking. He was eating a little bit of the food scraps that were around, looking in occasionally. He's crowed a couple times. That shook the chicks up a bit. Edward, you gotta be careful, buddy. Not quite the same reaction that Pokey had. When Pokey first saw the chicks, she just stared at them and they stared at her. But, you know, he may be overwhelmed. Pokey saw them when they were cute babies. He saw them when just realized he's got 5 teenagers. The Coops for Troops program took a lot to get off the ground. From the idea to the structure to the nominees, from concept to implementation, it took over a year. We set up a crowdfunding site so that our viewers and partners could participate. We narrowed the incredible list of nominees down to 8 and had the help of our Indie Coop campers to select the finalist. Our first recipient was Special Agent Joey Gibbs. We did our background homework. We contacted his wife, Laura, to let her know that he had won, and we asked her to keep a secret because we wanted it to be a surprise, and we checked back regularly to make sure that he didn't know. We loaded up the supplies, some chubby mealworms, my electric drill, the Coop from the Urban Coop Company, and hit the road for the 5.5-hour trip. We were out in the country and thought we might have gotten lost until we came upon the handmade welcome signs. We showed up in the afternoon telling him that he was one of 2 finalists, and we were in the process of interviewing both. Once Joey started sharing his stories and experiences, it was pretty clear. He was the perfect fit for our first Coops for Troops package.
So I actually went to college first. I had a full ride for academics and started college. My brother came back from Iraq. I decided, you know, I'm young, now's the time to go. So I told my girlfriend at the time, my wife, that I was actually going down to St. Louis for a concert or something. They said, well, we got a spot if you want to leave in 10 days. So I raised my hand and said yes, came home, set my wife and, well, my future wife and my parents down and told them, hey, I need to leave school. I'm leaving in 10 days. Graduated basic, came home, asked my wife to marry me. She said yes. and then left for Korea 10 days later for a year. Went to Korea for a year, came back for about 3 months, then went to Iraq for a year. This is an Army award. So basically somebody in your command or somebody in your unit is gonna put you in for something they felt you deserve to be above and beyond your actual duty. This one, ARCOM with Valor. These are pretty hard to come by. I've only seen 3 of them get awarded in my 12 years that I've been in the military. Well, during that time frame, we received enemy fire, and all the Iraqi police took off running. So they disappeared. So of course, we locked guns on, and it was one of our first firefights. So you honestly don't know what you're gonna do until it actually happens. We just revert back to your training, get down, take cover, start firing back.
And how many of you were there?
There was my squad, so we had 4 vehicles, and then all the IP trucks, but they took off running. So there was 10 of us roughly. 3 of us dismounted, squad leader, 2 team leaders, and we just bounded basically. One person would get up while the other 2 were shooting and continually attack the attacker basically. And we did that, called in fire. The big Apaches came in and blew up the whole canal for us. You never want to be that person that had to take somebody else's life. But you know, war is war. And it just, now it worked out. It almost hits you like a sledgehammer, you know, you don't know when you're actually gonna come down from it. But when you do, it's tough. I mean, it calls into questions all your morals and beliefs. I mean, that was one of my toughest things was, you know, I was raised Christian, raised as a Baptist, and, you know, war is completely different. You know, you gotta kind of put all that stuff off to the side and do what you want for your country.
Does this bring back memories and does this bring back emotion?
Of course. I actually did not get these back out until today. These have been hidden in the foot locker out in the garage. It's tough, you know. You basically, 12 years of my life is sitting right here. You know, you're expected to just change overnight and to go from, you know, being trained to go over and fight terrorism, both abroad and now locally, and then basically just put the uniforms away and start over as a civilian. I mean, how do you do that? I'm still kind of bittersweet. My whole goal was to do 20 years. I wanted to do 20 years, serve my country, maybe 20 plus. I got injured, which was extremely tough. Because I didn't feel like I was done. I still wanted to continue my career. You know, part of making my parents proud, you know, doing the whole 9 yards. And then, you know, my injuries and then PTSD along with it. You know, I understand the big picture, and you know, if you can't perform because, you know, your profiles and your physical limitations, then I actually absolutely understand. It's just, I wish my body would have held up better to be able to give it that 20 years. But I was still able to get my retirement, you know, so that's what has helped it and, you know, helped me along the way. And I got on with the Army Corps engineers when I retired from the Army. So I'm still helping just as a civilian now.
Our crew went ahead to meet the family and get them out into the yard to do some filming. This way, they would see the arrival of the entire work crew as they drove up to reveal the surprise.
I dyed eggs.
You got eggs?
I dyed eggs.
Oh, you dyed eggs for Easter? Yeah? Did you guys have an Easter egg hunt out here?
No, in there because it was very cold.
It was raining and cold out, wasn't it?
So could you collect eggs every day? Because the chickens would lay eggs.
You told me I would collect eggs at Grandma's house.
Yeah.
Does Grandma have chickens?
No, he's talking about Easter eggs, I think.
Oh.
There's candy in them. Come on up. I'm more excited about Christmas.
You're excited about Christmas?
Okay,
I
go
got
down
bad
by
news
Mommy.
for you, buddy. Christmas is a ways away.
I got this from Christmas last year.
You got that
you
from
didn't.
Christmas?
You're such a fibber.
So tell me, what do you know about chickens?
Well, they basically eat everything.
They do, and they turn it into eggs.
Yeah. If they do lay a lot of eggs, I'll just bring a basket.
Yeah. Do you have an egg basket?
Yeah.
You do? And you could protect them because they are, everything likes to eat chickens. So, you know, every kind of animal. So many of the Coop Dreams family flew in to share in the work of setting up Joey's coop. And surprise Joey they
Who's here,
did.
Eddie?
One vehicle after another coming up the driveway honking and waving.
Who's here?
One?
I don't know. I don't know, Anthony. You want to wave? I don't know.
Congratulations, brother.
Oh, we won?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. We're gonna have some chickens. There's Greg and Sandy right there.
Yep. So we got a few strangers coming to meet you today.
Hey, record. I knew the whole time.
Oh, did you?
Since January.
Really?
I kept it from you that whole time.
How cool.
That Sandy was the one that started the whole thing off.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Wow.
I hope
Yeah.
you really want chickens, 'cause
Yeah.
you're getting some.
Well, we do. This is awesome.
How you feeling?
Great. I'm on cloud
Overwhelmed
nine.
a bit?
Cloud nine.
Did you expect it at all?
No, not at all. Not today. No.
Nothing yesterday tipped it off?
No,
either?
no, not at all.
I got to tell you, I don't think I had another question left in me. You guys took long enough. So there were a bunch of different nominations that came in, and we whittled it down to our final 8. And we had our viewers come to an event in Indianapolis, and there were 50 viewers that were there, and they went through these final 8, and they selected you as the first recipient of a Coops for Troops package.
Awesome.
And so it is. It's a bit of history. We do hope that this is the first of many. And Sandy, if you don't mind, if you could share a couple of thoughts on why you nominated this guy for this opportunity.
Well, I actually feel like I was nominating the family because I know what he gave for our country. And I know Laura was home with these beautiful children while he was doing his thing, just, you know.
One of the really cool things that we got to understand too yesterday, 4.0 student, 2-sport athlete in high school, had opportunities both athletically and academically in college, but chose to serve the country. So no better recipient for the first award. So with that, we do have some breakfast. Yeah, we want this to be a party atmosphere, so we're gonna bring out some breakfast. Amy, we're gonna follow your lead on the coop. Jump in where you want. If you want to help out, great. We'd love for you to put that first screw in the coop.
Sounds good.
And then we will we'll make a presentation once the coop is all put together.
Awesome.
All right. Urban Coop Company had little faith in my ability to put the coop together quickly and sent Amy, one of their A-list team members, to oversee the construction. Between all our wonderful volunteers and Joey's skills, we had the coop and run set up in under a couple hours. The first Coops for Troops injury.
Where is Amy?
She had to get another Band-Aid.
Can you start without her?
You kidding me?
No. No, let's go.
All right. Okay, I'll fill in for Amy. Okay, run parts. We need the door, which is that one. That one there, yep. Then we need the A2 back panel. Okay, yep. I'm reading the part identification page, not the order, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Let me back that up just a bit here. Here we go. Run assembly. Okay, so then we've got these go down on the door goes on this. All right, well, great. Yeah. Do you want this? We've identified all the parts already.
All right, so I usually put the back on first.
Amy, we're gonna move it around back. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to? We need strong guys. We got 1, 2, 3 of them, 4, 5 of them, 6 of them, and then I can kind of guide you to the back, I guess. Yeah. Well, we need every.
That's why I left it apart.
Every group needs a leader.
Right. But wait, there's more. We presented Joey with all kinds of chicken keeping gifts from our sponsors. Thank you very much for the effort and energy.
Thank you very much.
That's good stuff, Colton. This is the part that is pretty exciting because we get to turn over all these great gifts. One thing that we've done for Coops for Troops to raise money for this is we've sold, if you know our story of what we had one hen that went missing, a very famous hen called Pokey. So we got Pokey coffee and coffee cups. I think you're a coffee drinker.
Oh
I've
yeah,
noticed.
it's awesome.
And then we've got a pair of Pokey socks. These are all things that we sold for Coops for Troops. So it's all branded Coops for Troops. And that was some of the things that our viewers helped out to provide the money to help fund this. I think, Addie, you talked about an egg basket. So I am very optimistic. I take this out to my coop every day, and there's 1 or 2 eggs that I get. But I'm still excited to put them in the basket. It's really cool because it's a 2 feeder, so they don't fight over it. And it has caps at night. So if you do leave it out over here, you take the cap off, they stick their head in it, and since there's 2 of them, they don't fight. See, it's not big enough for Colton to get in there and eat. This is amazing. Chicken swing. Addie, Sophia, Colton, you guys were tearing it up on the swing set yesterday. Chickens like to swing too. This stuff is heaven for chickens. These are treats. They absolutely love this stuff. This is chubby mealworms. So you've got, what are these, 2-pound bags? You got 4 pounds of these.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, yeah. This is from Fluffy Layers. Anything that you want in addition to what you have. You've got a $250 credit with mypetchicken.com.
Wow. Okay.
This is organic chicken feed, and this is everything they need. They are providing you a 6-month supply. So when this runs out,
Wow.
yes. And then those that had made the journey shared their gifts with the family.
We've been here all day. We built a chicken coop. You guys are building a great family. We want to help you build your outdoor power equipment fleet.
Awesome.
So we want to present to you a Flex. This is a $800 value as it's set up right now. It's a power base that detaches from a snow thrower attachment. There's several other attachments that go along with this.
Oh, wow.
There's a mower attachment available, and a dethatcher, and a aerator.
Then you've had the pleasure of spending all day with her as the lead general contractor on the Urban Coop Company.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And then a chicken coop just doesn't seem to do its job without chickens. And Rent the Chicken is, as a partner in the show, they have been kind enough to bring you your first 4 chickens.
How do we call them? Do you remember? How do you call them?
Chicken, chicken, chicken.
That's right.
Nice.
Chickens! So you want to try to see if we can get them in there?
So yeah.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's throw some of those in there. That'll get them in there. Come on. Good job.
It was truly a magical day that we wished would never end.
If they're scared, I'll just, it's okay.
I want to thank Addie, Colton, Sophia. It's tough when your dad's a hero and he goes out there and he has to be a hero for other people. You have to give up your dad sometimes. So we appreciate the sacrifice that you guys made to share your dad with us. Laura, a big thank you to you, how you keep a family together. You know, your best friend, your partner's not just on the road, he's on the road in harm's way. And so that adds a whole nother level of stress. So your ability to keep everything together is phenomenal. So I want to thank you for that. And Joey, I'm already choking up, man. You know, I look at being able to put my kids to bed at night and know that they're safe. And the reason that they're safe is because guys like you are willing to sacrifice it all and stand on that line for us. And I don't know how to thank you for that. I don't. The peace of mind that I have with my family is because you do what you did. And I don't know how to repay you. I'm so grateful you did what you did. I hope that the chickens and this gift gives you years of joy. I hope it eases some of the stress and some of those bad days that you have. I know it has me, and I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. The first Coops for Troops presentation was incredible, and we couldn't wait for the next one.
I've had 3 surgeries on my right ankle. I currently have 3 metal plates, 12 screws, and Teflon cord holding my ankle together. As the investigator, you have to look at the images. You know how terrible that is? You know, it's just things you never ever want to see, that things you just try and block out and hide. It's like you miss it, if that makes any sense. Even with all the nightmares and the issues I have, it's like it's a utopia being in a deployment environment with your brothers.